Hello, welcome to day 15, I think we are at. Wow, I can't even remember. Anyway, I have come down to the magic again, and I'm starting the video off with the magic again because I want you to see the magic and go looking for the magic. Like, I want you to go hunting the magic. And I actually just recorded another presence ritual down here just because it's too pretty not to. Like, it is just absolutely stunning down here. Oh, hello. Someone else enjoying the magic as well. Because it is just so magic. So I had someone actually make a comment that they loved the intro when I showed you like how beautiful the magic is around you, and like even laughing at the birds, duck diving and etc. down to get the fish, and oh, like they're just so funny. Like there's just so much around you at all times. Anyway, on my walk down here, I had the biggest aha moment ever. So we're going to go back onto the couch for that aha moment because things are just clicking and clicking and clicking into place for me. And do you know what? It's references from stuff I've known from a long time ago. So anyway, I'm super excited. I'll give you a hint. It's City of Angels, the movie. So if you haven't seen it, pause this immediately and go and watch it. Okay, see you on the couch. Love you. Bye. Welcome back to the couch. Day 15, living from your heart in a 3D world. Okay, so my aha moments today. And we're going to use City of Angels, the movie, as a reference to this because I think it really highlights. So it's an old movie. It's Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. I always loved it, never knew why. And today when I was walking down in the sunshine, I was just like, I get it. Like instantly, I remembered that picture of when I think she's riding in the sunshine. She's got her hands off the bicycle and the sun is just streaming down onto her. And I just was instantly drawn to that. Like, that is the point. That is what we're here for. To experience and embody the feelings, like the joy and the bliss. And yes, if we have joy and bliss, it does come with sadness and pain. It's just how it is. It's a polarity. Without one, the other one cannot exist. So they both must exist for the other. Do you understand what I mean by that? Anyway, so before I had that aha moment, and we're going to jump back to City of Angels in a second, I was listening to Courtney from the Divinely Aligned channel, who channels 0, and she said something, and I think I've heard it 80,000 times, but I only heard it today. So, and I don't know if she said it a little bit differently to how she normally does, or something in me had clicked so I could hear the words. Anyway, enough about that. I'll tell you what it was. It was that we are not humans like having an experience with a soul. We are souls embodied in this, incarnated in this human body in order to have a human experience. Like, I know that that's been said 8,000 times, 800,000, 8 million times, but I only heard it. And what I heard is, if you take away all the expectations, all the shoulds, which we've covered off, all the unaligned belief systems, like if you were a soul and you were down on this earth and you get to experience whatever you choose, that is the point. Now, our souls have come down here and actually have chosen to experience hardships and sorrows and sufferings and pain so we could get all the facets, like all the multifaceted experiences, which we need both sides of to fully experience the whole. So, does that make sense? Like, I'm going to explain it a few different ways today because I would really love for it to click for you like it's clicked for me. Okay, so I'm actually Oh my God, I'm going to actually bring up Alan Watts next instead of jumping to City of Angels. I'll get there eventually. But so Alan Watts has this, my sister just sent me his Spotify playlist. So if I remember, I'll link it in the description below, the Spotify. And the first one is called Dreams. And this Spotify, I think that it's not like songs, it's like his philosophies or philosophical thoughts to music. So it's very calming, very nice. I think it'll be my new go to sleep soundtrack. But he's basically saying, imagine like you have a dream, like you go to sleep and you're having the dream, but each dream is basically a lifetime. So each dream lasts 75, 85, whatever, a lifetime of years. So, and each dream you get to choose what you want to experience. So if you think of like time and space do not exist and everything is actually in the now, that all those dreams can be happening simultaneously. So we can choose, like, so I might go to sleep. Of course, to start with, you want to experience all the amazing joy and bliss and like all the wonderful experiences. But if you came and did enough lifetimes of that, you would need to experience the other side of it to fully comprehend the whole facet of the experience, like the whole 3D imprint and embodiment of that experience. You need to experience both of the sides. So imagine that we've done that and 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 we've done it a million times. And I did bring up the fact the other day that wouldn't, like if you think about it, we've only hated our bodies for about 75 years. And I do think that wouldn't the final dream, like the laugh be, okay, these bodies that have helped us embody these experiences, let's go back and have the dream where we, like, so we don't remember who we are and we hate our bodies that are the vessels that are allowing us to have these experiences. So I did bring that up the other day. I can't remember which day it was, but it was just like, that was after talking to Cass. It was like, oh my God, that's so what we did. And so Alan Watts in this Dreams Spotify playlist, or I don't know what it's called, like it's not a song, track. He says, so imagine like we've had all of these experiences, we've dreamed them all, and then what about we dream, but we know what we're doing, but we've forgotten who we are, even though we do know who we are. So that's the veil of illusion. And this is the lifetime where the veil of illusion gets cracked open and we can see it, like we can see through it. And that's what these aha moments are. Okay. So now I'm going back to, I hope I haven't lost you. I've kind of lost myself, but I know where I'm trying to get to. So just hold on for a second. Now we're going back to City of Angels. And City of Angels, if you haven't seen the movie, he's an angel and he falls in love with a mortal, Meg Ryan. And he just is fascinated by her. And as an angel, they can't embody the feelings. They conceptually understand the feelings. And I remember they always hang out in the library. And so they're all, like all the angels, they all congregate in the library and they're reading all the books. And, oh God, now I can't remember who is the author. I think it's Keats. Is it William Keats? And apparently the way he describes food, like the saltiness of the oysters and the ripe juiciness of the pear, like it's amazing because the angels can't experience the taste and the sensation of the food. And I'm just using food as an example because it's so like and he asks her in it, she says something about a pear and he said, the angel, when he's still an angel, well, I don't know what a pear tastes like to you. And then so she's trying to describe the pear. So, well, it's a bit soft, a bit grainy, it's sweet, it's slightly cool, it's a little bit crunchy. And it's just more that he can conceptually understand what a pear is. But without being human, he can't embody the experience of tasting the pear. And so in the movie, he chooses to give up all of his angel rights to come down, and he meets another angel who's done the same thing. And the other angel tells him, you can choose. You can choose to give up your angel rights and come down and become a mortal. Then all the mortal rules apply to you. And so he chooses to give up his angel rights, and he comes down to be immortal. Not immortal, a mortal. and then he is like tasting the pear for the first time, and just like to understand, and the sunshine, and to see it through the lens of embodying the experiences and feeling the experiences. And this is a really simplified way to describe the human experience, but that's what it's about. It's about knowing who you are. See, he knows who he is because he's come from the angel realm. Like, he doesn't forget any of that, although he is quite surprised when all of a sudden he can't speak. He's not multilingual and can't speak to just anyone that he wants to. But he knows who he is. So I think he's able to experience the human existence through that lens of knowing who he is, and like just to appreciate the feelings of the sun and the tasting of the pear and the love of a woman, I think, is the moral of the story. It's like he's never experienced like human love, like a male-female love relationship. And it's not about gender, it's about the romantic relationship, I think. He has never actually experienced that part of, like, it's all conceptual. It's not been embodied yet. And so now when I want to link that back to Courtney saying this morning, is like, you are a soul that's been given this human vessel in order to have these experiences and embody these feelings and emotions. So go and choose. Like, if you're can't speak. If you're a divine soul here to experience this world, like, now you know who you are. Go and experience all the best experiences. We've done the pain and the suffering and the hardships. We have done it. You do not need to choose that anymore. No. Now you just get to choose you, because now we're like the angel that has become the mortal. Like, we know who we are. We know where we're from. Now we just experience the bliss and the joy and the elation and the magic. See, does that make sense? I so hope that you are seeing it through, like, we get to choose. Like, we have woken up from the dream, and now we know we're in the driver's seat. We are choosing this lifetime. We are choosing whatever we want to experience. Like, that's it. And if you are living from that, you are going to be so full and rich and are just abundant with joy and bliss and passion and creativity and like just all the things. Because we've already cleared out. If you haven't cleared out all those underlying belief systems yet, to know who you truly are, I highly suggest you go and watch a few of the earlier videos. Like, we have jumped so far in 15 days. Like, so far. And now we're just here like an angel who has chosen to be mortal. And all the choices that we can embody with the experiences of the feelings and that's why I keep taking you back down to the beach. And I did another presence ritual today, just to try and anchor in the beauty and the magic around us, like at all times. And it's just parking all of that I'm not enough, because when you know your truth, like, it is the sword of clarity. It is Excalibur. Like, It is the one and only truth. That is it. There are no other truths. You are a divine creation of universal source intelligence. Like, you're it, baby. As like everyone is. Every single thing is. We're all connected. Everything is just the same universal source energy. Like, everything is connected to the same energy. And that energy is pure love. And anything at all that tells you otherwise is not your truth. So when we can kick out all of that I'm not enough, all of those unaligned belief systems trying to pull us away, keep that veil like plastered on our face so we can't see our truth, once we kick those out of bed, hey, just breathe, 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 breathe. Breathe into your truth and like how amazing you are. Because you are the angel descended into a mortal existence. And there's one thing I know that they love doing, him and the other angel, they love to go body surfing. So all the angels at dawn or dusk, or maybe both, they all congregate on the beach. And it's set in LA, which is the city of angels. And they all congregate on the beach, and there's this music, this like ethereal sounding music. It's just stunning. And the angel who's chosen to be mortal before Nicolas Cage decides it, he goes and he's body surfing in the waves naked. He is like living his best life because of the joy and the exhilaration, and he doesn't care. And actually how they meet in the first place, Meg Ryan's a doctor in it, and this angel's in for triple bypass surgery or something because he loves cheeseburgers and he won't stop eating the cheeseburgers. And he just loves life so much. And he doesn't have any of those expectations and the shoulds placed on him. He's like, cheeseburgers. And in fairness, Meg Ryan's like, well, you do have a human heart. She doesn't know he's an angel at the time, I don't think. But there's a real human heart that you actually can't just feed cheeseburgers, apparently. But that's the point. Like, he's just living his life to the absolute max, to the absolute fullest. Anyway, so that is what we're going to do. Day 15. Oh, just breathe into your amazingness. And go and experience. Like, if you'd never tasted a pear before, when you bite into it, or whatever your favorite fruit is, like, is it cold? Is it soft? Is it juicy? Is it sweet? Is it grainy? Is it crunchy? Like, awaken to the senses. That's why I loved being down at the beach. Like, it's the sun, the warmth of the sun on your skin, but then the cool breeze, like blowing, you know, that slightly salty, cool breeze, and then the peaceful sound of the waves just rolling in and out. The waves are never late. The waves aren't rushing. The waves aren't busy. The waves are right on time. And that's like, let's find that flow for ourselves. Like, right on time. There's no rush. You're just being and just enjoying all of your surroundings. Be the angel that just descended to feel what mortals, what humans can feel with their bodies. Like, if you haven't seen the movie, go and watch it. I'm not going to tell you the ending, but because I don't want to ruin it if you haven't seen it, but I'll give you a little hint. Not of the ending, but of what he says. He says, I would have given up being an angel for just a second of being on earth with her. Like, I would have given up all my angel rights for 1 second, or it might be 1 minute, of feeling that human embodied experience of love. Like, from universal source energy, without embodying the experience of love. They can't feel it. Do you know what I mean? They can't feel it. They understand the concept, can't embody the feeling. And I don't just mean romantic love. I mean any love. Love of sunshine, love of animals, love of nature, love of the ocean. Any love. You know, the love that just you feel deep in your soul, like that love. And we need to be human to experience that. Okay, go and experience some magic and some love. I love you so much. I'll put the new presence ritual, I'll link it here, but I love you. Love, love, love magic. Okay, bye-bye.